A live look now at the port of Long Beach tonight, where nearly 70 cargo containers plunged off a ship and into the ocean.
It was a jaw-dropping moment for some longtime port workers, and KCAL's Laurie Perez is live near Pier G, where the containers went down. Laurie.
Yeah, and tonight there is still a very active response. About an hour ago, a boat came in here, placing a boom around the fallen containers, any fallen containers that are still floating. We're told workers will have to use a crane to fish out the other containers that have sunk. Meanwhile, here, right by the shore, cargo like that sofa chair that you might still be able to see near the top of the water is still coming in.
Oh, what's going on the stacks?
You can hear the shock in the voice of witnesses watching as massive stacks of shipping containers collapsed like a larger-than-life tower of Jenga blocks. The Port of Long Beach says 67 of the 40-foot containers fell into the water off the cargo ship Mississippi that had just arrived from China and was being unloaded Tuesday on Pier G.
A mess. There was 50 to 60 containers floating out to the ocean.
Longtime port workers could not believe their eyes as some of the containers sank, while firefighters tried to corral others threatening to float away. Cargo spilling into the ocean by the hundreds of boxes and countless loose items.
I've lived in the port harbor for 40 years. I've never seen a container fall off a ship.
Experts like Natalie Hanau agree.
It was actually quite shocking.
She handles business development for a freight forwarding and logistics company in Miami.
Mostly these sort of accidents or incidents happen at sea, but actually in port is a very, very rare incident.
Very rare and very dangerous. Port officials say they suspended operations and evacuated about 100 workers. The risk evident as towers on the inside of Pier G also gave way. On the water side, a small barge was partially crushed by the falling containers, but there were no major injuries. A port spokesman says one person suffered a sprained ankle.
It could have been a lot worse, absolutely.
He says the Mississippi arrived with more than 2,000 containers carrying general cargo, clothing, shoes, electronics, furniture, headed to big box stores and mom and pop shops. As investigators look into how this happened, he says safety will remain top priority.
Pier G will probably remain closed tomorrow.
The Port of Long Beach moved about 9.6 million container units last year, so losing 67 containers is really a drop in the bucket. But experts say this is still a very serious issue, of course, because of how they fell off so close to the port as it was actually berthed here at Pier G. We are live at the Port of Long Beach. I'm Laurie Perez. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Laurie.